So one of the challenges a lot of my clients run into is they build their job model, they get their first initial screening process done, and then the hiring manager maybe has a couple of calls, figures out like, you know what, I really need this skill over here. You didn't screen for that. Now you got to go through and do the mountain of interviews all over again, go through the resume screens. I know you've got some solutions for that. Just wanted to hear your thoughts on how to tackle that problem.
Yeah, so that's one of the traditional pitfalls of classic resume screening, based on some criteria in your head or in your recruiter's head. And then you change that criteria after you've talked to some candidates. What that means is most times that you're just completely reposting that role, because to rescreen all those applicants is a huge task. Instead, with tools like Lighthouse, you can just immediately rescreen those on the new criteria and instantly get the feedback of who is the right candidates for those new criteria within that same applicant pool. So you don't need to go ahead and repost. You don't need to rescreen, and you end up saving a huge amount of time, and you give that hiring manager this flexibility to change their criteria as much as they want and see who fits that criteria in their application pool.
I think there's a really interesting play there for talent agencies or companies that are going to be doing high volume screening. They've got a talent pool. Maybe talking about how you tackle that problem.
Yeah, absolutely. If you've got this big talent pool of people who are looking for jobs right now, and you have a tool that lets you rescreen those applicants on any criteria that you want, you can immediately identify who's a good fit for a job the moment you open one up. You can get those people in the door. And like you said, you got to get those people in within a week. You can do that on day one, and you can really kickstart that process and really improve that time to hire. So there's a really cool opportunity to take your talent pools and optimize them for all of your new roles that come through, immediately screening them on the criteria that you want.